Welcome back to Racing Lane, and today we are going to run 24 driver for this 2024 season of Tour Say 2 even more. With the ranking, we are based on their performances with the team and obviously how much they have developed within them, and not ranking them based on where they finish in the standard. It doesn't make sense anyway. So off the bat, we got P24, and that is Jack doing nothing too bad about it. It's just, he hasn't driven just enough. He already driven once in the Abu Dhabi after the placing Esteban Ocon, so that's why I'm putting him down in P24. P23, we've got Logan Starson. It may hurt to the marathon fan or anyone who's a fan of Logan Sargent, but he's been robbed in the middle of the season just after Davidor where he had that massive track. He's been robbed and obviously been replaced by Franco Trillaputo, and Logan Sargent just hasn't quite found his click in the Formula 1 in the future. He knows it might come back, but that's why I'm putting down the P23. In P22, I put down Valtteri Bottas. Nothing to do based on his fault, let's say. He just doesn't have the competitive car that he wanted in the Sauber, and I just, it's a bit of a shame for Valtteri Bottas. I do believe he is the top caliber driver, 100%, but he just hasn't performed the best of his ability, and obviously in Abu Dhabi he had that chance that night would have put him higher, but unfortunately made quite critical mistake where he's hitting the back of Kevin Magnussen to that kind of plummet his value, to my own opinion, in this league. And the P21 has put a Joe Wandu, but obviously Joe has been struggling for quite a long time, and with him putting a fantastic effort in Qatar, I thought to myself, you know what, Joe deserved to be in P21 because he got that driven, even though he's a little bit slow. I understand that, but he's very driven, and I know he wants to be better, but like I said about Bottas, because it's just not quick. That's why I put Joe in P21. In P20, I've got down in pay for Daniel Ricciardo. He's been robbed just like Logan. Daniel Ricciardo has been robbed at the Singapore lawn playing replaces by Liam Lawson, and Ricciardo, he's been very, very much struggled in the field hard, and obviously he's did short some points here and there, just not a lot, and I genuinely know in my own head, in my heart, he is phenomenal, but he just doesn't have the same attitude as he moved to before he moved to, well, basically McLaren. That's where he kind of died going down, if I'm honest. So Ricardo, it, unfortunately, in P20 just didn't last long. In P19, I don't know if you might agree with me or not. Just let me know in the comment if you do. I'll put Lando in P19 because he is very inconsistent driver, and according to the notes I've written down, he has not sure about a point in 11 races in a row. 11 races in a row. Multiple drivers have scored more points than 11 races in a row. Those slow is just not exactly very good option to be with the Aston Martin. He just has not showed that type, unlike his teammate Fernando Alonso, where he obviously showed much more better performances. In fact, Alonso has triple his points compared to Stroll this season. Today it's a bit different. I understand it's the car, but Stroll has been like that pretty much all of his career, and this season just weren't his way. I mean, Brazil, come on, Snow, do better than that. And obviously, it's just really unfortunate But I'd rather that to TTC not been a had again too slow, I promise you. But it's just slow, it just hadn't showed that bit of improvement. It's just didn't seem comfortable that I am safe. But in reality is you're not, mate, you're not. But unfortunately that is the case for the slow side. So that's why I put him down to P90. In P80 I've got down I think he's leadable because he hadn't lived a lot of races, and that is Liam Lawson. Lawson just only rated 6 races and only scored below 10 points, and the other drivers scored more than him, which I'll come across very soon. Lawson, who only races 6 times, and he did put some really good effort in after the playing down on the hard. He saw some good point in Oxen, and that was the first he came back to the sport family, the players in the Tardo. He scored very good point, good effort in there. He actually made Newton to know a little bit annoyed about it, and Mexico very well remembers where he was fighting with Chateau Power. That was a little bit very between both of them. They were boom boom. They were not liking each other whatsoever, and obviously Lawson and Alonso has got some problem with each other as well. So obviously Lawson, you can see he came in with an intention to try to ruffle some feather. That's how Lawson came in, and no, I'm here for it, to be honest. In P70, I've got down it Franco Torapito, and the reason why I put him there is because he races 9 times more races than Liam Lawson, and even though there's a difference between Franco and Lawson, which is obviously the car, which is a lot more quicker than the Williams this season, but Franco came in with absolutely a ban, because obviously I guarantee, and I think it might have been mentioned, that the Williams did say that I didn't expect Franco to be like that, and you know what, he came in with the perfect drive. Yeah, he made a mistake here there towards the end, but I can forgive that, I can, and obviously he doesn't have a seat next season, but he's living. But the visibility with a car that just weren't that good enough, and obviously making really good point on showcasing how he can actually be if he was in a much more better car, and I'm hoping he gets the fair chance, potentially 2025 there's a rumour, and now the Alpine, I don't know how contrary that is, but obviously 2026 is the one we might more likely to look forward to. But obviously Franco is a phenomenal, done a fantastic job. He came in with, recently, like that, he had to come in and he's done a fantastic job, so that's why I put him down. The P17. P16 I put down Kevin Magnussen, and I think Kevin Magnussen deserved the P16, even though it might be his final season in the Formula 1. He did show, although he's long this season, a very good defense and a very good aggression against the other driver. And obviously, a lot of people complain back in Saudi Arabia where Kevin was holding up multiple times, helping Nick Hulkenberg to try to score some points for the team. And Kevin Magnussen is a very good team player. We know he wanted to be world champion, but unfortunately hasn't achieved that, which is sad. He's still got a chance, but it's unlikely anyway. And Kevin Magnussen is the perfect team player to have on your team if you need someone that can make a good push and stuff like that. So Magnussen has done a good job, and he's down in P16. In P15, I've got down is Alex Albon, and I think this is a title where I try to think he's suited the most, and obviously we can see that he done a fantastic job 100%, but I did get to the second part of the season, it kind of looks like he's getting a bit, like this, and whether that's the pressure, having Franco coming in, and obviously the deal has been shot for Carlos side, he might have got his own head thinking, oh, okay, we got a pressure, we need to prove, and he tried to go in a little bit overboard, maybe, I don't know what to say, but Albon has done a fantastic job, and he certainly looks like a man who can actually beat out his teammate, and obviously he's done that to Logan Sargent. He's done that a little bit with Franco, but Albon shows he's a lot more experienced than he used to be before, and he showed that today in the 2024 season, even though he did make quite a costly mistake sometimes. But I think Albon has improved, just not higher, but he's definitely seriously done much better than he was ages ago. So it's really good to see the development, and Albon had, quite a lot of things to go over heading into 2025. Obviously, with Carlos side as a teammate, he got that utmost pressure from him, and he needs to show he can perform against the Carlos side, and I'm hoping he'll be able to do a fantastic job. In P40, I've got down, it's Ollie Behrman. Yeah, Ollie Behrman is much more better driver compared to Franco and Lawson. Whether you like it or not, you can let me know in the comment if you do not agree with me. But I genuinely believe that Ollie Behrman is so much more better than two other rookies that popped in. Same with Jack Doohan as well. And Ollie Behrman, yet he only lived on 3 days, but he scored 2 multiple points in 2 teams in those races. So obviously Saudi Arabia, he saw the point for Ferrari, the place to Carlos shot when he had that apathisis removed. Then obviously in the back 2 where he covered Kevin Magnussen in the hat, but he had suspension. So what's the point? Fantastic ride, both of those. And obviously another time with Brazil, he did destroy the point. He obviously covered for Kevin Magnussen, he was feeling poorly, but he hadn't scored a point in that one, but it was raining. You can see there's a little taste of inexperienced type of driver in that race, even though Lawson was much better overall in that race. But Ollie Behrman definitely got that potential where you can see that you can almost quite quickly adapt to every situation where you put him in, and that's really good to see. And I think Ollie Behrman has done a fantastic job this season, and that's why I put him down in P14. In P30, I've got down in Esteban Ocon. I don't know if people might think he deserves to be lower down, but I think P13 is just the right spot for Esteban Ocon. Yet Alpine has been bad in the beginning, and they got better later on. Ocon did improve with the team, but he did make quite a bad mistake, mate. To lie with Gasly in Monaco Grand Prix, which ultimately seen him out of the team at the end of the 2024 season. And that obviously did unfortunate for Ocon, but Ocon has put in a fantastic drive in Brazil. Obviously misleading at one point, then, but he didn't do anything wrong, really. It was just Max Verstappen, which was a lot quicker, he was a lot braver than Ocon, and obviously he held his own, and, when Sutton and Gasly won third, that's how that had to be. So obviously, it's really good to see that Ocon be able to carry on doing a fantastic job, keeping his high, even though he's been replaced, not leaving, and I think Ocon is done a really good job, and I think he deserves P13. In P12, it might come across a little bit unfair, but I put Sergio Perez in P12 because Perez was quite a bad driver this season. Yeah, in the beginning, in the first 5 or 6 days, he done really well. Then after that, it just went down. Basically, at the Imola Grand Prix, it went plummet down. It was just not the power that we know and love years ago. It's a shame to see his performance here has just gone off the window, and he hasn't managed to help the Red Bull secure the Construction Championship, and that may lead to why Perez is not done a fantastic job. And you can compare to Max Verstappen. He won everything and it living beautifully this season. Perez should have quite matched it, even though Max a lot better, but Perez should have got the chance to really try to match with Max Verstappen. But in P11, is Newton Tanona. I put Newton a lot more higher than Sergio Perez, and maybe a little bit too high on the late. I don't know what you think about this, but I put Newton there because he is somewhat you can rely on, even though he did make a bit of a mistake in a certain part of the races, like in qualifying back in Honda, where he had that massive flight where he auto smashed into the wall in there. It wasn't that bad, but overall pace for Newton Tanona, he put in a quickest car, to almost guarantee he absolutely will to go really fast and actually maybe get multiple wins if we can do that in a proper quick car. But we know VTOP won't even be able to reach that level. Since they are the 6-star team to the Red Bull, it's almost impossible for you team to be able to really get the opportunity to be the world champion while being in the second team, rather than being the top team like of Red Bull, or maybe Aston Martin, which I'm hoping might get to go to in the 2026. But usually Tsunoda has been very not reliable, very dependable, very consistent with his life, yet a lot of mistakes here there, but he's short a lot to play, and he's been able to show up and actually show everybody why he has improved a lot more than he was last season and season before. He changed it massively, and that's something which is praised him for. And now we enter into top 10, and that P10 is Pierre Gasly. I've got him down in P10 because I think he was a lot more better driver than Ocon has been in 2024 season. In fact, Gasly has shown zero damage, $0 of damage this season. In 2024, he done absolutely fantastic job. Yet he did have a little incident with Ocon, but that was not his fault. And obviously, with the engine blowing out of his car in the last final, Gasly, he shot the podium along with his teammate Esteban Ocon in Brazil, and Gasly had basically carried Alpine and in fact helped them to secure that P6 finish in the Constructors' Championship in the Abu Dhabi, where it was completed with Nico. But obviously the Alpine was a lot more better and a lot more quicker than the Hat, and they managed to stay in a really good place in top 5, wasn't it? And obviously securing a really good amount of points, be able to stay in that P6 and bringing in $30 million pound, however much it is, $30 million into the team, and potentially will skyrocket their car next season. Who knows what to be the case, and that all down to Pierre Gasly for being a fantastic driver, and we got to praise him for that as well. In P9, you may think it should be other way around, but I've put Nico Hülkenberg in P9 because, yes, Alpine was better, yes, Gasly was better, but Nico was carrying the hat with all of his heart. He was really purely trying to help the hat to survive in P6 for so long that obviously it gotten down due to what happened in Brazil with the fantastic podium for the Alpine. Nico never gave up. He constantly tried, and he had a chance potentially have that podium star, or realistically P4 in the Abu Dhabi, but unfortunately lost replaces due to the penalty that he had, overtaking the car in the pit lane, which is kind of illegal anyway, and that was unfortunate. And obviously Nico, all races long, he kept his head down and absolutely show the pace of the hash, and really get tucked in and try and put everything out there for them, and he's certainly done that this season. That's why I'm putting him down in P9. In P8, I've got down is Fernando Alonso. Yet I will admit it's a very odd season for Alonso and for Aston Martin, because he would have been a lot higher last season he was a fantastic driver. We actually thought the chance is there for long, so maybe chance for the world champion. But then it obviously got worse. They had in 2024 season, the car was just that bad. The long so was like, what happened to it? But obviously he was bothered by it. But at the same time, he still gone out there and worked as hard as he can, bringing the life into Aston Martin, unlike his teammate Sloan. But he actually put in a fantastic performance here and tried to really get up there with the Aston Martin, surely over 90 points, I believe. So you contemplate that's right that he tripled the point of Sloan. So Alonso certainly showed with the worst car, he can still extract the maximum performance in that car 100%. P7 have got down it's George Russell, and I put him there because he had a bit of a, even though he had better season last year, but he was, don't let me rephrase it, he had a lot more better season this season than he did last season. That's better. And Russell obviously got a little bit thing to learn because he obviously had a crash back in Australia, and there's a bit of a two-sided story, but it was more likely to be Russell's fault where he made the mistake, and obviously in Belgium where he had that win in that race, before it should have been disqualified. No fault of it though, I believe, even though I think he came in way too early when, the race finished, he gone straight in, and I'm not sure that did happen, but it was unfortunate he got disqualified, and I think Russell should have, he showed he can be the leader, since Hamilton obviously leave it to Ferrari, but Russell showed up and said, I can be the leader, and I can guide Timmy at the yellow going to 2025, and Russell got what it takes 100%. I do believe he is the future world champion. In P6, I've got my ghost, and that is Lewis Hamilton, and the reason I'm putting him down in P6 but he had so much more better season this year than he did last year, and obviously the best race of the season, in my opinion, would be Silverstone with the fantastic live from Sir Lewis Hamilton taking a win for the ninth time in the Silverstone Grand Prix. Wow, just wow. And Hamilton really just, it was unfortunate how he can't complete for the world champion, but he definitely should be happy. He still got some win here and there. Obviously, in Silverstone and Belgium at from Russell, it's been disqualified, and I believe he should have got another one in Las Vegas if Russell was a lot closer to Hamilton, or Hamilton qualified a lot more higher, and I think it would be a lot different. I guarantee Hamilton 100% will get a win in Las Vegas if he was higher up in that position in the quarterfinal. And Hamilton obviously had the quickest racing, and he, in fact, on the note I put down, he saw top 10, no, so he got in top 5 10 times, and I believe he got more than Russell. I believe it's like 1 or 2 more than George Russell, 10 times in top 5, and that is impressive, let's be honest. And Hamilton living his absolute heart out in that Mercedes season before he headed over to the Ferrari. In top 5, I got down his Oscar Piastri, and I put him there because even though he did have a good season, a lot more better, obviously had his first win in Hungary, which practically handed over to him, which I personally do not agree with, but that's the way it is, and got his second win, which I would say is the first proper win without being handed over. It's in battery with a fantastic dive on Charles Leclerc. So obviously Piastri had much more better season, and I really can't wait to see what he can do in the next season with the McLaren, that I guarantee is all out battle for the world champion next year alongside his teammate Lando Norris. In P4, I got down at Carlos in his final year of Ferrari. He went ahead and dominated the Mexican Grand Prix, even though it was a lot more closer than it actually dominated. But he put in the perfect love, let's say that. And obviously, the Australian Grand Prix, wonderful love in that way, obviously leading with 1-2 finish in Australia and 1-2 finish in the tactics Grand Prix, being second place behind Charles Leclerc. Carlos Sainz really got better overall type of a driver. If you ask me, who would I choose, Carlos Sainz or Piastri? I'm picking Carlos Sainz, not because I do not like Octa Piastri, or because I prefer Carlos Sainz as in my favourite. No, I think in terms of being overall, well, we can be consistent here that Carlos Sainz, 100% identity in Carlos Sainz, much more consistency than Octopia in the term of time, and obviously later down the line it will be more likely to be Octopia. But for me, I would pick Carlos Sainz over Octopia overall this season. P they have got down it's Lando Norris in the first part of the season, before he has first win in Miami. He weren't that quick, he weren't that good, but he still scored a point in each race, and obviously securing a win for the third time in the Miami Grand Prix, which obviously really couldn't look for Lando, and I didn't think he's going to challenge the world champion. I didn't think that, and then eventually it got up to the point where in a Monaco Grand Prix he actually got really close with Max Verstappen and actually made me think, hold on, it's something about his head, but Matt came out on top anyway. Then the race goes on, while this season landed with a lot better driver, but he just hasn't got that aggression where he can, the aggression of the world champion type, basically. He hasn't had that, and this season, this third time, he's actually challenging that world title, and I think next season, he might actually put in a lot more better performance, 100%. EP2 have got down that Charles Leclerc. He was a fantastic driver this season. Yeah, he had a couple unlucky moments this season, but I think he was a lot better overall compared to Lando Norris. And the reason behind that is just because Charles Leclerc, he had experience completing again Max for the world champion in 2022, and obviously, Ferrari beat it all in 2023 with Max, domination. Then in 2024, even though he hadn't got the same amount of win than Lando Norris, but Charles Leclerc would have potentially have the chance to be the world champion this season, or completing that. Ferrari was a lot better with their strategy and their performances and everything. And Charles Leclerc, to me, he seems more like a better overall driver. Like I mentioned about Carlos Sainz, how he's better overall than Octa Piastri. I believe Leclerc was a lot better overall than Lando Norris, but he was a lot more, he turned up, but Lando Norris would, he came out to the top at the end. But I think Leclerc was a lot better than Lando. And I know some people might not agree with me here, but that's okay. It's your choice, it's your opinion, like my opinion as well. And obviously, I think Lando was a little bit behind. They are close, but Lando in P3 and Leclerc in P2, like I said, they are close with each other. And in top spot in P1, and that is Max Verstappen. 4 times world champion. He won so much better than everybody. The reason why he is, yet he's taken multiple wins before he had that bit of a trouble with the car at Spain, and Austria where he had that big crash with Lando. All lead that point all the way to the end up until Brazil. Matt was slaughtering for no win, but he still short in podium, and on paper he was the third fastest car, and he still beats Lando. Lando doesn't quite seem to need to be able to defend against Max Verstappen. We can look at Carlos side and Leclerc. They have that better chance of, defending against Max. And Lando still got learning to do against Max. And this season was a very good test for Lando to learn that. And Max Verstappen showed everybody, I do not care if I'm in the third fastest car, I am still the quickest man on track. In fact, in Brazil, he 17 fastest lap in that race in Brazil. How incredible that is. So obviously Max Verstappen got to be the best driver in overall this season, even though it paid me saying that, because I do believe Lewis Hamilton is way better than Max Verstappen, but Max Verstappen was a lot superior this season, and he showed that with being third best car. He showed it and he's done a fantastic job, and that's why I put Matt in P1 of everything. And also, he carried the team as well. Let's not forget that. Seriously, do not forget that. Even with no problem with Sergio Perez being nowhere down, actually perform. It was gone to Red Bull in the Constructing Championship, but that wasn't the case anyway. So that's why Matt is in P1. So that pretty much concludes everything I like to talk about in the driver ranking. I know it's a little bit too long, but I hope you enjoyed it, and it'll be really good to hear from your opinion and see how you feel about what I said. Do you agree with me or not? Please do let me know in the comment if you do like my opinion or not. If you don't, let me know why, and who do you think is a lot better overall driver. In fact, give me your top 3 best driver for this 2024 season, and also let's get ready to go into 2025 with hoping the best season yet to come, 100%. So, thanks for watching. Please like and dislike my video. Do you love it? I appreciate it, and peace out.